Hey guys, good morning. This is Willie Dean of the Willie Dean Group LLC, your strategist. Just wanted to pop on here for a few minutes and share some recent data regarding minority-owned businesses and the pandemic of 2020-2021. In February of 2020, there were approximately 1.1 million minority-owned small businesses up and operating, fully operational in the United States. By April of 2020, 440,000 or 41% of those minority-owned businesses had been permanently shut down as a result of the COVID pandemic. And what I noticed in the research was that there were primary reasons why these 440,000 minority-owned businesses had permanently closed. And I'm going to just list these 5 that I identify in an order of significance. Number 1, there was a lack of access to credit. Number 2, many were called micro enterprises or sole proprietorships, meaning they only had one employee or very few employees. Thirdly, their financial footing or the financial savings were low or non-existing. Number 4, that they were denied the ability to apply and be approved for personal protection loans, which did not allow them to survive. And 5, and more significant from my perspective, was that they were categorized as non-essential services. Although there were 1.1 million minority-owned businesses at the onset of the pandemic, 440,000 of those 1.1 million businesses were deemed non-essential. But here's another reality and really important piece of data that I came across. That 1.1 million minority-owned businesses pre-COVID was generating $1.1 trillion in economic output. Let me say that again. Of the 1.1 million minority-owned businesses that were up and fully operational pre-pandemic, they were generating approximately $1.1 trillion in economic output. So it wasn't as if they were not generating wealth and finances into the economy, but they were not deemed as essential services, which means they were susceptible to the pandemic and the closing down and the shutting down of the economy. And as a result, 41%, almost 50% of these small minority-owned businesses will not return. So here's the question. Why were these businesses vulnerable to the pandemic? Why was these businesses vulnerable to the pandemic? Well, there were 2 reasons. The first was that these businesses were harder to scale. In other words, these small, primarily sole proprietor or micro enterprises were hard to scale or hard to grow. Number 2, they were concentrated in industries that were primarily impacted by the pandemic. Let me repeat that. First, they were hard to scale. They were industries that were hard to scale, or they were businesses, I should say, that were hard to scale, and they were in industries that were primarily affected by the pandemic. Maybe your boutique stores, your restaurants, things of that nature. They were in some of the hardest hit industries as a result of the pandemic. And so, if you are a future business leader, or you're a current CEO or entrepreneur, and you're looking to rebound as a result of the global pandemic, then I would like for you to go and visit our website at www.williedeangroupllc.com and book your free consultation. Again, that's www.williedeangroupllc.com and book your free consultation. We would love to partner with you so you could flush out some new ideas, some new creative innovations, and learn ways that your business can, number 1, be scalable, and then identify certain matrix, certain goals that you might want to hit or might even want to change, and look at your market strategy and your target audience in terms of who are you trying to provide services to, so that you will not be susceptible to any future pandemics. Because let's face it, this economy, this world has changed, and it's not going back to business as usual. And if you were one of those who were hit during the pandemic and you are not have not yet figured out a way to rebound, then partner with us, the Willie Dean Group, LLC, and let us give you a free consultation on how to develop business strategies, leadership strategies, so that in the future pandemics to come, your business will be standing on solid ground. Again, this is Willie Dean of the Willie Dean Group, LLC, your strategist. And until next time, stay safe and be blessed. Take care.